Okay.
Hi, Chris. This is Alicia.
Hi.
Navy
So-
SEAL wife.
There was no. I'm not. I was the submit. Wait, I don't even know what I were. Who was I in this situation?
You're the aggressor?
I think I was the
Aggressor.
The
You made it happen.
simulated stressful environment.
You made it happen.
Yeah.
You made it happen.
I like to believe that, but I was the one who exited the room. So that must have meant I was the odd man out.
I think I remember it differently.
Okay, cool. Wow, wait, okay, cool. Tell me, because, both of our memories are shot.
I was outside. We went surfing that day, remember? It was like right after my birthday.
Mm-hmm. So it must have been in October or September.
It was October, early October. He was like, let's go surfing. I'm like, okay. And then we were surfing. We went to not Tower 23, we went to 710 Beach Club. Ran a bunch of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey guys. And I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and that Brazilian girl walked up. Brazilian girl, she's real pretty. And she just goes, hi, and I go, hey, what's up? That's all I said. And she goes, hey, and all of a sudden she just stuck to me, and you walk up and you're like, hey, so do you want to fuck her? And I was like, nope, because I was like, I thought you were being a psych, because we just met. So I thought you were being a psycho chick.
Oh no! Oh my god! I was probably being like.
I know that now, but at the time I was like, I'm going inside, and you're like, no, it's fine. I was like, whatever.
I was
Another
probably
crazy
being
girl.
like insinuating, like, hey, how far can I push this boundary?
That's what you were doing at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but my energy, I was like,
Was I
all I
giving-
said was hello, and
Well,
you're like,
okay, wait. I want to dissect this for the book. Did my energy look? Well, I guess probably you were drawing from other instances.
yeah, I was drawing from my past experiences.
Yes.
Looking back, I can see it clearly.
That I was
at the time.
I was probably
No,
like.
you wanted to fuck. You were like, came in. You're like, do you want to fuck her? Like with me? Like, hey, do you want to fuck her? And I was like,
But I
nope.
being weird?
Not at all.
I'm looking for myself for like.
No, not at all.
Okay.
But I didn't know
But
that.
I want like
I didn't know you that
help.
well.
Like,
I didn't know you that well.
Okay. So I was.
We just
being,
started hooking up.
I was probably attracted.
I had just met you. We just started hooking up. So I thought all my crazy girlfriends. I was like, there's another crazy one. And you're like, so I thought, because most crazy girls will come up and like, oh, so you want to fuck her? Like, angry, right?
I don't feel like I've ever been.
You never were. I'm just telling you my
No,
experience.
because I'm trying to be like.
No, you
put
came in.
myself back.
So you came in like this. Hey, so you want to fuck her? Like, with me? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy, because all my exes were like, if I even looked at a girl, they'd be like, oh, do you want to fuck her?
So I definitely wanted to fuck her.
I didn't know that
So
at
I
the time.
found her attractive. I probably wanted.
I know.
Yeah.
This is why the story's funny, right?
Okay.
I didn't know that about it. I didn't know that you were bisexual at the time.
Well, I mean,
I didn't know that.
found you attractive and probably a lot of. Here's my thing. I find women attractive more than men, and so that probably sparked me like something in my a little bit of a cue is like I probably was like, hey, this will be a stimulating environment to bring into a new area that may not have.
No, you were great.
Yeah.
At the
No,
time,
but in my
I was
mind, I'm
still-
trying to remember like why I would have been that way. Me being me.
No, because
knowing
you're
me.
you. I didn't know you at the time.
That's
though.
me. That's me.
I was still trauma bonded. I was still had so much trauma from all my crazy exes.
Okay.
So as soon as you said that,
okay.
I thought you were trying to pick a fight with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, so you want to fuck her? Like, oh, you like, he's like, and I go, all I said was hello. That's all I said. I go, hi. And she goes, oh, hey. And she comes in, and I was like, and then you walked up, I was like, oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna get a fight. And you go, oh, do you want to fuck her? And I was like, and here it goes. Another fight. I was like, I'm going inside. But you came in like this, like, hey, do you want to fuck her? Because I think she's hot. Like, you actually meant it. Like, you were like,
Because I do.
you're
I just
authentic.
want to like.
Because you're authentic, right? Which I'm authentic now. But at the time, no girls are authentic. So I thought you were trying to pick a fight with me. You're like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, no. Do you want to fuck her? I was like, I'm going inside. I'm not dealing with this shit. So I go to the bar. You come back. You come back to the bar with her. And I'm like,
wait. Oh, so now me and her already had our talk.
you were out there talking. I went inside.
Full disclosure,
Yeah.
I really wish I remember this night. I must have been blacked out because I wish I remember. I do not remember one.
Well, it's a good one. So
No.
let's continue.
Okay. That's why I want to know.
So so you came in.
Because the decisions I make, I will probably.
You came
already
in
know.
with just pure energy, like,
Yeah.
hey, do you want to fuck? But I didn't know you. I just met you.
Then
Like,
I remember
just met
this.
you like 2 months earlier.
We end up being like, hey, we gotta get a room or something.
No.
No?
I'll
Okay,
tell you the
go,
story.
go.
So then we go to the 710 Beach Club bar. And like my friends are like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know. This crazy chick's trying to pick a fight with me." Now she's like,
Who,
talking.
me?
Yeah, I didn't know you.
You were talking shit about me?
No, I was referencing my past relationships
Oh God.
because my buddy Perry was there, and he's like, "What's going on?"
I remember
Yeah.
Perry.
Perry's like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "I don't know." Like all I said was hello, and then she comes in like, I think she thinks I was trying to fuck that chick. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna go drink. I don't care, right? But you were just like, "Hey, do you want to fuck her? I want to fuck her too." I didn't know that at the time. And Perry's like, "What's going on?" So they all left, right? And then we went to Tower 23, and we go in there. We run into my old boss from Time Warner. Remember him?
No.
He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I have no clue, dude. I was with Perry and all them, and they left, and now I'm with her, and I just met her, and you're
Wait,
with
so it's me, you, and this girl.
the Brazilian girl, and she was really fucking. She was nailed. She was slamming. I had,
Yeah,
remember I had a video of it, right? But so we get there, and my old boss Peter's like, "What the fuck is going on with your life?" I'm like, "It's like this all the time, dude." And he's like, "Can I buy you a shot?" I'm like, "I don't know." And he goes, "No." He thought.
You remember?
Yeah, he thought I was like, I don't know, like I couldn't afford it. He goes, "No, I'll pay for it." And I was like, I can afford it, dude. I don't know because I got to keep my wits about me because I don't know what's going on over here with this crazy lady because I didn't know you. I'm referencing my past relationships.
No. It's fine. I love
Right?
it. I love it.
And then you look, then right as I say that, you go, "Hey, so you don't fuck this chick?" Because I do. And I was like, "I know a trap when I see one." I remember saying that to you. You're like, no. And you go,
I remember that comment, and I feel like that kind of might have ticked me because I was like, "No, I'm on
I've had
your
girls say that to me.
team."
I've had girls say it to me in the past. And as soon as I said, "Yeah, kind of," like, and they pounce. So I was like, I had my armor up, and I was like, "I know a trap when I see one. However, if there's a 1% chance, I'm gonna kind of see how it plays out, but I'm gonna be behind my shield, like this sort of thing, right?" So I was like,
I'm
and
so
you go,
sorry you had to look behind this mask.
"It was armor, right?"
Oh,
But then you came
Roman,
in. You came in. I didn't know that, right? And I was like, but I'm kind of brilliant that way because my old boss Peter was like, he's like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "I think I know what's going on, but there's like a 1% chance this is gonna be a great night. So I'm just kind of trying to bide my time." And he's like, "What?" And then as I'm telling him that, you go, "Hey, we're gonna fuck this shit tonight together. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it." And then you leave with her, and Peter's my old boss. I hadn't seen him in years. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know." He's like, "Let's go drink." So you run off with her.
Wait, where did we go?
Tower 23.
Oh God, I feel like I made out with her in a bathroom or something.
You guys went to the bathroom, and then me and Peter were drinking, and Peter's there with his girlfriend, right? And then we were.
I remember this vaguely now.
Yeah, yada yada yada. We were partying, and then you come back, and then she comes up and she's like, "You want to go to my room?" And I was like, and I look at you because I'm still like, I'm like,
Well, you're just torch guiding at this point.
no, I'm looking through the shield. I'm like, "Is that okay with you, miss?" And you're like, "Yeah, let's go." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm walking up the stairs with you guys, like, kind of
I
like,
remember.
yeah. Well, I'm like, I got all my fucking shields up. I'm just like,
And I remember, like, there must have been a little bit of, like, we didn't know exactly which area we were going to, and there was, like, other people, like, guarding, like, an elevator.
no, we went up to her room, and it was like, there was a bunch of drinks, and they had, like, champagne bottles and stuff. And then.
Wait.
No, this gets better. It's a good story. It's a really good story.
I just remember being like, "You ain't gonna fuck my pussy if you getting fucking
No,
fucked
it's like,
that
remember,
pussy."
she was hot as fuck, too.
No,
She was like-
but I remember.
So we go to her room, right? And she's like, "Hold on, I'm gonna go freshen up." And so she jumps in the shower, and you and me are standing there. So I'm looking at you. I'm like, well, "That's weird." And then her purse flops over, and an STD test. You can't make this up. An STD test flops out. Right?
I remember.
Right? So I grab it and I look at it, and I'm like,
freak out.
"Well, I guess we're good. Doesn't have anything." I'm like, normal people would think this is a red flag. There's an STD test in her purse. I mean, is this chick a prostitute?
No, dude.
Back
I
we were
so
talking,
remember
remember?
this, and this tripped my mind
Right?
out.
And then she comes out of the shower, so and the conversation ended. And then you started.
I started being weird.
No, you started going down on her. And I was like, "Okay."
And
And then you looked up at me and you're like, "Are you recording this?" I was like, "No." And you're like, "Why not?" And I was like, "This." I was like, "Well, I am now." And I started recording, right? You remember that? Like, I was like, hold on, stand by, right?
Was my car here? I'm just kidding.
So I was like, click, and I start recording. I'm like, wait a minute. There is no way I met the one, like, non-crazy chick. Like, she was actually serious about everything she said.
I was.
So I was like, I knew that there was a 1% chance. That's why I had my shield up. I was looking through the little thing, you know? I was like, okay, I'll go with you. I just want to make sure that I'm protected.
So then I think what happened was
I can tell you exactly what happened after that.
Okay, because I don't remember.
So
But
you guys
can
were
I
rolling
tell you
around-
my recollection? We're rolling around, and I feel like sometimes I like to eat pussy, but I don't feel like, it's like fully satisfying. They want a dick in their pussy.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
And then I'm like, okay, well, you want to fuck? And I'm start slapping it. Well, now this is what I would do in my normal behavior.
Yeah, because then you grabbed me and you're like, what are you doing? I was like, recording. And you're like, get over here.
And I'm like,
And then you put my dick in her.
and I was like, I gotta go.
No, yeah, you like pushed my ass. And I was like, okay. Right? This comes in, we'll drop that right there and leave a pin.
No, I really think
This comes
I
in
left
relevant
then.
later. No, you didn't. You got mad about it later. This comes in relevant later. We'll talk about that afterwards, though.
No. Talk about it now. Because I think I remember that I probably got jealous.
You did.
Yeah,
You
for
did.
sure.
Yeah.
Because maybe at that point in time, I was thinking that you already knew it was like going to be a fun all time. And I was like, oh, I'm not getting some reciprocation, which could have been something internal in me, which is
Absolutely was.
silly. Well,
And
probably.
I had my own troll issues. I was still had my shield up. I'm like,
I agree.
you
I
just
agree.
shoved
I
my dick in
agree.
another.
I agree,
another
I agree,
girl's
I
vagina.
agree, I
She was
agree.
like bent over the bed, and you were like, "Get in there!" And then you're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like,
Well, I
you
actually
did all
think
of this."
that I was like probably now referencing this, probably being like, ew, you would fuck a girl that we just found a STD test from.
That you did say that, and I go, "But she was clean."
But I was still like, how could you even like? I remember
Yeah,
this.
you were really
now.
pissed about it.
That's why I was mad.
Yeah, and I was like, "What? You
I
orchestrated
was,
all this?
I was
You
causing
even
my own
phys-
flame.
You physically pushed
Hey.
my dick in there,
For the record, I was causing my own flame.
and
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was making a problem out of a no problem.
now you know I have the armor.
No,
Because I was like, "This is
Dude,
too good to be true.
dude,
There's
dude,
gonna be
dude.
some blowback."
I'm straight up.
There's some blowback.
Yeah.
And that was the blowback that I caught.
And I'm straight up with shit. Like, now when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely me. Where I think this lies in the problem is like, that probably should have been red flag for us to go, but I was not in an environment to be like to you, like, let's go, because like we're friends to a level of like we're to the point where I wouldn't have been like,
You know what we were.
so for
Friends with
the
benefits, or-
yeah. So okay, writing on the wall is this like level of the book is like, hey, there's no time that you can kind of deal with people where you know where your boundaries are unless you state them. So you have to state your boundaries, and I think I was just creating boundaries.
Yeah,
I was
it
creating
all part of our
boundaries.
journey.
No, in general,
You
like
were-
in
you were
female
going on-
life, like
you-
that's a female life boundary. Like I'm not gonna fuck a dude that
But you-
fucking just fucked a bitch that
literally
has an
got in the
STD
jet.
check in her fucking purse.
You got in the jet,
Okay, hold
put
on.
it in blower, and then I was just like happy, like floating down, and you just happened to clip my parachute, and then you saw me, and you're like,
Wait, so
"Don't
what
worry,
did do?
I got this." I'm a pilot. It's a pilot reference. That was 100% you. I'm just like happy go like, dude, you're going surfing, yay! It's my birthday.
Probably, yeah.
Just
I
floating
know.
down, and you're like, you're in a jet and blower, and you clip my parachute. And you're like, "I got you, dude."
I'm sorry. Maybe that's exactly what it was, and I was all being a bitch.
That's why I had my armor up. I used to go
But
ahead
I'm
and
not
armor
a
up.
bitch.
But remember, because you,
But if
remember
you
when
ever
you were
put
like,
this in
"Hey, do you want to
anyone
fuck her?"
But
And I was
imagine-
like, all I said was hello. And you're like, no. Do you want to fuck her with me? And I was like, all I said was hello. That's why the armor's up, because then when
Too
then
much
when,
thinking.
when
man.
you pushed my dick in her pussy,
All right, so yes.
you were like, "Get over here," and then you got mad about it. I was like, but for the 1% chances to work out, I'm gonna see this through because I got all my armor up.
All right, you're right. Okay, so but here's the other thing. Okay, so maybe if there was another gentleman involved, I probably would have been like, okay, cool.
That wouldn't have been cool. That I would have been like, "Nah, I'm good."
Hi, baby.
I've done the devil's threesomes before, and they're not that fun. So anyway, you want me to continue with what happened after that? It gets better.
Yeah.
So
I leave. Psycho.
no, the three of us just went bananas, right? And then
Wait, what did we do?
I mean,
Okay, so all full disclosure, Samson, can you come here? Because I want
you actually left
I did. I remember.
and then came back.
And I think I was. What?
And you came back. You
I
left and then came back.
Wait, what did I do? I was drunk.
Yeah, you left and then you came back.
I probably sat out on the balcony or something.
Yeah,
or in
and
the
then
pool.
it kind of ruined the vibe a little bit.
I guarantee
Right.
that. Oh.
And so her and I were kind of talking
Well, I don't
afterwards.
think I would ever ruin a vibe.
No,
I think.
but it was gonna be this one thing, and then it kind of became her and I, and then you were gone. She's like, "Where'd she go?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, and then we were talking. She's like, "Is she your girlfriend?" I'm like, "We started hanging out," and like she kind of
Oh
orchestrated this whole thing.
no.
Right? Nobody it was all positive vibes though, right?
No.
So then we were out on the balcony in the pool, and we were all like drinking and stuff, and then you came
Okay,
back.
now I remember this.
Yeah.
And okay, so here's also what I remember. When there ever becomes too much drinking involved, your brain can spiral. And I think that
It
was
wasn't just
happening.
drinking; there was a lot of blow too.
Oh, we were doing blow.
Yeah, because this becomes relevant because basically that's pretty much was the end of the story. But then we all passed out, but then I woke up. I kind of
Was I there?
Yeah, all three of us passed out in the hotel room, and I woke up.
my-
We're all naked, and I woke up, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I get up, and I'm like assessing the damage, right? And there's like empty fucking cans everywhere, and there's like champagne bottles upside down in like the big basket, you know, and there's like cocaine residue and credit cards everywhere, and they're all my credit cards. And then I'm like kind of looking around, like assessing the damage. I'm like, Jesus, like we tore this shit up. And then she wakes up first, and then you kind of come to, and I was like,
Come to.
yeah, and I'm looking around, and I realized we're in the honeymoon suite. I go, hey, is this the honeymoon suite? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, why do you have the honeymoon suite? She goes, I'm married. And I was like,
I
married?
remember
Yeah,
this.
I was like, you're married? And she goes, yeah, I didn't tell you. And I was like, you kind of left that part out. I was
I
like,
remember this.
so where's your husband? She goes, oh, he's on deployment. I'm like, wait, what?
I remember, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
I was like, what? I was like, on deployment? When's he coming
And
back?
I remember me and her having a heart to heart. I'm like, "Why do you feel you want to fuck?" She's like, "Oh my god, I
Yeah.
remember."
And then, do you remember? Because I go, what does he do? She's like, oh, he's a Navy SEAL. He's a sniper. And I was like,
Oh my god,
I go,
so
when does he come
miss.
back? And she goes, today. And so I remember I locked eyes with you, and I was like,
We
start
gotta
cleaning.
go.
Start cleaning. Right? And I was like, get the credit cards. Right?
Oh
We're
my
like,
god, I remember this
yeah, we're
so
like, we're
much.
scumming it down.
Oh
I
my
was
god,
like,
okay.
give me my credit card, give me my credit card. I'm counting them up. Like,
we wake
count
up.
them
I remember her being
Yeah.
like telling us this, and I'm like, "Why the fuck didn't you tell us this yesterday?"
Yeah.
And then I remember her kind of getting a little emotional about the situation.
Yeah.
And then I'm all like, because of course me, I see a situation where I'm like, hey, I want to feel someone out if they're a real human or not,
Yeah.
because that's like, you have to have a human experience with this. I remember.
Yeah, now it's coming back to you, right?
Oh my god! And she's like, yeah, he's on the boat. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I
wait.
remember looking over
I
at you, and
remember,
you like
and
literally
she was
like you're like
kinda-
laser beams, like locked eyes. I was like, start cleaning.
I was like,
I was like, those are all my credit cards, and there's like cocaine everywhere, and like empty beer cans, and fucking like, right, just shit everywhere, right? So we're cleaning up, and like put my credit cards away, and we're like washing it off, and then we finally leave, and we like sneak out, and I start up my truck, and there's like knock on the window, and it was her, and I was like, I looked at you, and I was like, what the fuck? And you're like, I don't know. So I like roll the window, I'm like, yes, and she's like, where are you guys going? I'm like, I think we're gonna go home. It's like 6 a.m., right?
yeah.
I was like, we're gonna go home. What are you doing, right? So super awkward. She's like, well, can I come with you? And I was like, I thought you had plans today. Don't you have to pick up your husband, right? And she's like, and you can't make this up. She goes, well, he beats me. And I was like, so are you not gonna pick him up then? I mean, I don't. Where do we go from here? Do you have a nice hotel room? Well, not so nice hotel room. It was nice before we got there, right? Because I think I said that to her. I was like, hey, look.
I just remember it being like a fucking disaster, and we're like, we gotta go.
Right, because I go, you have a nice hotel room? Well, it was nice before we got there, but there's neither here nor there. And I want to get the maids there before hubby comes back into town. Right? And I'm like, you were like edging me, you're like, let's go.
Let's go.
I was like, so I was like, it's
because
really
I
sharp.
see it, I know, dude, that's someone making your problems our problems.
Yes.
Because we're so free spirits.
Right? So I go,
Are we not free spirits?
uh,
We're pretty free spirits.
so I said, I turned to you, so I was like, I got this. I go, hey, look, you need to take care of your husband. Like, I probably wouldn't tell him about tonight. Just
I remember this, you saying that. You go, I would not. Oh my. Okay.
I would probably keep
okay.
this to
I
yourself.
remember him saying, if I were you, I probably wouldn't tell your husband about tonight. He doesn't need to know this. It's not in his best interest to know about tonight.
Yeah, right?
That's,
And she's like,
that's so you.
she's like, okay. And I was like, but what you need to do is have the maids come in there, clean that up, and have them restock it, and then take care of him. I mean, take care of him like what you did. That never happened. So go take care of your man, right? So we bounced, right? Here was the topper of the night. We're driving back, about to exit right here, and you start cracking up laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? What's so fucking funny?
Like right now.
Yeah, and you're like, did you see that tower? I'm like, oh, that was fucking trash. And you're like, that's what happens when we come roll in the fucking town. You go like this, give me a high five, and I was like, kind of like, okay. Right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking marry you one day. The end. Oh wait, no, and then I lost my wallet, remember? I was like, fuck my wallet! Oh, fuck.
And we were like, where's the wallet? And
Yeah.
I was like, we didn't have her phone number.
Yeah, and I was like, don't you get her number? I was like, call her. She didn't answer. I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm exhausted. I was like, you know what?
You're
Remember? And I go,
so
you can't party that hard and not pay homage to the party gods. Let's go to bed. And then I found it in the morning. Remember? Once I let it go, I was like, let's just go to bed. And then I went to go take a piss, and I was like, my wallet was on top of the toilet. I'm like, why the fuck is my wallet? I never put it there. I was like, hey, oh, there it is. Maybe it was a test. And